Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here, and here's a weekly update video as we've been doing for the past several weeks.
And because it was so much fun doing the Q&A last time, we're also going to have a Q&A based on questions and comments from the last week.
Yeah, on the end of this video.
So we'll start with Immortals, and we've updated to the latest version 1.6. You can see here there's the SummerSlam exclusive gear, and if past history is any indication, you will not get another chance to get it. So,
and if past history is any indication, it's definitely worth getting.
Yeah, so 2 more days left in the current season. You just need to be in the top 5% to get it, so you might want to get there. Alright, so with the update came a few additions. There are 5 new gold characters. I believe, with the exception of Evolved Seth Rollins, the other ones are all going to be challenge characters. So there's going to be 2 versions of Seth Rollins.
One other than this.
So this is Evolved, and I believe the other one is Swashbuckler. You can sometimes see them on multiplayer online play when other players have them.
Yeah, there's 2 new Batistas.
Yep, and a new Brock Lesnar that you can see, if you want a preview of him, you can see in the bonus battle, number 6. Because he's in the second fight there. It's another Brock Lesnar skin. Hold on. Conqueror Brock Lesnar.
Can you open it up in this?
Yeah.
Since it's
Nah, it's multiplayer.
Single player, yeah.
Oh, and other thing we want to point out is it's probably going to change how you play the game now. There's a new option for free recharges. So you can watch the free recharge button. You can watch a 20 to 30 second video advertising some other game or whatever.
Yeah, and you get 3 energy on every single one of your characters, not just the guys that you're using, every last one.
Yeah, so the pain is it's only 3 bars. You'd have to watch it 3 times to reload everybody. But yeah, it's for...
Well, actually 4 times technically.
By the time you finish using up your 3, I think it'll be good enough to reload. But the point being that it's good for everybody, not just the guys that are on your current team.
So I guess it's good if you use everybody, but it's bad if you like one team.
Yeah. Alright, so let's move on to, and that's the obvious bits of the new update. So the SummerSlam event.
Yeah, the other smaller bits make themselves more obvious later.
Alright,
as time goes on.
We'll do Mortal Kombat now. And right now it's the Heavy Weapons Jax Briggs challenge.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's still just 1 level. Still relatively easy to do.
And still no reset.
Yeah. The only guy that you really need is Johnny Cage, because everything else is based on categories. So Spec Ops, Silver, and Bronze, which pretty much everybody's got.
Yeah.
Alright, so the other thing is we could show you what Jax Briggs looks like.
Like his abilities and stuff.
Oh, and if you're curious, we finally reached the bonus long enough to get one of the exclusives in the bonus, Classic Katana.
Yeah.
Silver card. Alright, so Jax Briggs. Jax. Alright, so he increases the toughness for his Spec Ops teammates.
Yeah.
And there's splash damage from his second special. Alright, so let's just quickly grab our rewards.
Is it the same amount of damage for the entire enemy, or is it just splash damage?
I don't know, I haven't actually had a chance to play around with him yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it almost has to be splash. Alright, so let's accept our faction.
Because it would be a little ridiculous if it was anything different.
Alright, so that was first place faction. And that's it. We did not get our personal rewards for finishing. Go figure.
Weird.
Alright, that sucks. Alright,
Hopefully it'll pop up later.
Yeah, so moving right along to Injustice.
So in Injustice, the Bounty Hunter Lobo challenge is almost over, and the challenge reset is still working, so if you haven't had an opportunity, you should totally grab your Lobo, maybe multiple copies, if you still have time. And the Infinite Cell glitch is still just as good. And we have a shout out to Lamia Coppard. I think she pointed out...
Oh, he or she? The avatar looks like a guy, but I'm not sure. Lamia sounds like a...
Yeah, so they pointed it out to us.
Yes.
That the current Injustice Infinite Cell glitch has one kind of funny quirk, which is if you use it on Killing Joke Joker, you get power credits and not alliance credits. But if you sell him normally, you get alliance credits. So I guess the workaround for this is that you get money using the glitch. You buy the most wanted pack using the glitch, and then you sell him normally.
Yeah. So, but it is funny, right? That if you sell it 2 different ways, because I wonder if that has to do with the fact that in the store under the sell icon, it actually shows power credits until you get to the pop-up, which shows alliance credits. So
because I don't know, yeah, maybe because it like blazes straight through the part that's that's supposed to be the pop-up when you switch over it, and that's why it doesn't actually register selling it. It just registers the money. I don't know. Anyways, so it's weird. And also, we have a reminder that you need to spend some, but not all, of the credits that you get from the infinite sell glitch before you shut down. If you don't spend any of them, the power credit total will revert back to what it was before. But if you spend some of them, it appears to lock it in. So I guess we'll start right into the questions.
Sure.
So D12 2086 says, MKX lags too much, seriously not playable on my device. Not into wrestling, so WWE is a definite no. Boycotting IGAU, so Injustice Gods Among Us, till static is available via packs. They should and another tier and raise level cap. Wishful thinking. So, what our advice is, from more than a year of playing Injustice, don't boycott Injustice if you ever want to come back, especially the way you're saying it, that you'll come back as soon as it's in the packs. Because you'll really, if the reason why you're boycotting it is because you regret missing out on static. You're gonna regret missing out on all the other challenge characters and all the MP Online exclusives, which we don't really know when they're coming back or if they're coming back.
Yeah, the best piece of advice sometimes is when you've got it available to you, unlock a challenge character. Even if you don't, do all 3 levels, finish off the challenge to unlock it in your store so that you at least have the option later on to pick up the character.
Yeah, if you're considering not playing it for a while because you're that sad that you missed out on a challenge character, chances are continuing to not play because of missing out is not gonna make you feel any better when and if you finally come back.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you never come back, it won't make a difference clearly, right? But I know that there's been a couple of times where I thought I was gonna stop playing and it just didn't quite work out that way.
Yeah, so our next question is from Josh Brown, and this one's actually quite nice. Let me start off by saying I like this channel very much, but I also have a question. Why do you guys limit yourself to this very specific type of gaming? You could do so much more, and I think people would enjoy it. First off, thank you. That's actually really nice to say, and you said I like you, but there was really nothing negative in anything that you were saying, so...
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it seems like, aside from the 3 people who liked your comment, most people don't really agree. We still do some Immortals and MKX videos if you're just talking about us mainly doing Injustice, but they don't get nearly as many views, even being so similar to Injustice. And our Dying Light videos, playing on PC, which there's only 2 of, I think, might break 200 views, but it's been 6 months after we posted them, and they're pretty, low view. And even though we do almost no editing and our post-production is non-existent, we're not really adding anything other than the filming, it still takes time to film videos and set up with an idea to film, because we try to, and whether we succeed or not is kind of your own opinion, but we try to put some decently high-quality content on this channel, at least information-wise. And so it does actually take up time to film videos, even if we're filming just little crappy stuff here and there. And with limited time, we have to cut out some videos. We can't film everything.
We have to make a decision. We have to prioritize. We're not short on ideas. We're short on time now.
Yeah, so we film the stuff that the most people like, and the most people like Injustice.
Yes.
A little Mortal Kombat.
So it means that we're guided a little bit by the views. I mean, we're not total view whores, but
yeah,
it does make a difference. If there's only 200 people watching after 6 months, then we figure there's not a real big audience for it.
And this leads right into our next comment, which is by Fida Islam, which is, why do you guys forget about Immortals? We haven't. We tend to film what we're playing, and we just play Injustice a lot more. As we mentioned, we're...
In our reply to Jax Brown just now.
Just now. We're just talking about it, which is a good segue. We also make videos on what's getting watched. If no one's watching it and no one's enjoying it, we can still play it just as much, but it doesn't really make sense for us to make a bunch of videos about it. So based off of the views, there's not that much interest in Immortals gameplay videos. However, just because you said that, this is just for you. we might try out another MP team demo for Immortals and see how that does. We're thinking that a demo of Dashing Rogue John Cena taking on Big Show Duel might be worth filming. And the more views we get, the more likely we are to film another.
Alright, so the reason why that's worth filming is because Dashing Rogue John Cena was the most recent new challenge character.
And he's kind of the nerf to that team.
And he's fun to play with. And the problem with the Big Show Duo is all the healing, because his passive is really good. So not only is he a solution, but he's actually, it'd be an interesting showcase.
Yeah, and so we've got another positive comment here, which is by Rick Blevins, which says, "Hey guys, love the unboxing vids, they rock. Thank you. And I have a request. Can you do a video or explain how to use helium on Injustice? With problems lately, I'd like to know. I have a safe restore point, but I have no idea how to use helium. Thanks guys, can't wait to see more vids." So again, thanks for the compliments, we appreciate it. And we might just be doing this soon. Right now, like we've been saying, we have too many ideas, we have not enough time, we really have to prioritize what we're filming.
Yeah, but, and I guess with helium too, because it's just an app, it's not something special, that if you're having trouble figuring it out, then you probably need a little bit more of a detailed video than just a quick, go to the App Store, download this, and use it.
Yeah, and it works different on rooted and non-rooted devices, so we'd have a problem actually displaying all of the content that we'd need to go over. But anyways, might be seeing that soon, no guarantees, but
definitely it's an idea that's on our plate.
Yeah, so you got us thinking about it now. And so there's a couple here in a row which are just all related, along the same kind of line. So Nathaniel Rivera says, "Is there a new glitch for WWE Immortals?" Tyler Kohut says, "Are there any unpatched soul glitches for Mortal Kombat X Mobile that you know of?" And Hardik, Kamboj, I'm sorry for butchering your name, as I'm sure I did. "Guys, please can you also give the glitch of Mortal Kombat X?" So, our answer for this is, once we become aware of the glitch, we test it. Once we test it and confirm it, we film it. We don't make the glitches, we just find them. And the only ways that we have of finding them are basically finding them from somebody online and trying to improve on them. So, if nobody else has a glitch anywhere, there's no way that we have a glitch either. We try to collect all the ones that we can find and post all the ones that we can find, but there's only so much you can do, and nobody's finding a new glitch, so we can't film a new glitch.
Yeah. So basically, if you're wondering, take a look at our latest videos.
Yeah.
That'll give you the answer.
Because really, it doesn't make sense for us to film a glitch if there's nothing to add to it, or if we can't confirm that it works. So there's some people who would claim stuff, there's always little stuff like that, but we really have to check it ourselves. So until there's confirmed definitively a glitch, and that we've tested it and feel like we can explain it well, we can't film anything, and there's none of the prerequisites right now, so there's no way that we can put out any glitch videos until a new one comes up, right?
That's it.
So Kevin Johnson says, "BDCKR Gaming, why can't you do a face show?" And we're actually not going to focus on that as much. The answer is mainly just because we don't want to personally, and we just prefer a little bit of privacy. But other than that...
Because we don't want to get mobbed on the streets.
Yeah, so aside from that question, there's a lot of comments like this, and they don't have a reply option. So, on the About page of our channel, we link to a YouTube video that describes how you can change your settings to allow replies. So, questions like that, we're obviously not going to say, you know what, you're right, we should do a face reveal, but we will often take a couple seconds to just go, we don't do that, sorry about that, something like that, right? Take a little moment to reply, as long as it's not a really obvious question that we specifically explain the answer to, as long as it looks like it's an earnest question that actually wasn't just them not wanting to watch the whole video or something like that, we try to at least take a moment to reply or at least acknowledge them. But if we can't reply to you, there's no way that we can talk to you about it. So, our last question comes from Noe Ramirez, and I guess this isn't really a question, but he says, "I hate how some people say you guys suck. Let's see their videos." Like, Crackhead will always be one. "You guys play Justice way better than insert YouTuber name here. I've literally seen a bunch of your videos." And we'd like to thank you. We actually don't get very much negativity on our videos at all. We just thought it would be kind of funny to in one of our Q&As, we were thinking about it for a while since our first one, a really long time back, that it would be kind of funny to have a negative comment and then just say we couldn't answer it because it didn't have the proper punctuation, like it wasn't phrased like a question.
Listen, we're just kidding around. Thank you for the support, but we're not too put off by some of the...
Yeah, we appreciate it, but it's not a huge deal to us. It doesn't get us down that much, considering that, like you've seen in this video, the actual, like, majority of all the stuff we get on our channel is either asking about how to do a glitch on the glitch video, or just saying, you guys are cool, this worked, or questions. So, like, we really don't get much negativity at all, so we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you, anyways. I think that was everything we wanted to cover.
Yeah.
Okay, see you guys next time. Komodo.